I like this bike, but it's got some safety issues. So let's change that. So this right here, this is a piece of metal. It's got 1/4-inch holes in it. I happen to work at a metal shop, which is really nice because that's what I need right now. So I got this piece of stainless steel. It's already got a slight bend to it, and it has these 1/4-inch holes, and I think it'll work perfectly as a new heat shield. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to size this up to where it needs to go on the exhaust, draw some lines, and then we're going to cut it out, get it to the right bend, and eventually we will get these bolts right here to replace the ones that are already on the brackets, and they're kind of messed up. That's what we're doing with this right here. I'm also in need of a chain guard. Now this will not work as a chain guard. It's just a flimsy piece of heat shielding from one of our cars. Fell off a while ago. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to make a blank for what I actually want the finished product to be, and then we'll use that as a reference to make it out of some actual proper materials. So let's get to it, shall we? Alright, so this is the very rough outline of what I'm going to want to cut out. The issue is, I don't know how the heck these were used before. They must have had some weird, twisted, custom-made thing, but it could work. Hopefully I can get that cut out real quick, and then we will have a little bit of protection from this hot AF piece of metal. Now for this old thing. So this is going to be really simple for now. What I'm going to do here is I'm going to take a piece of metal, get this dimension, so I've got a rectangle, just cut that out, deburr it around the edges, what have you. Then I'm going to do a 90-degree bend here to make a little tab. So what's going to happen is it's going to come up and kind of fold over like this along the length of the chain. Then when we get to the end here, it's going to stick out a little bit. So what I'm going to have to do is trim a rounded edge to that, and trim a rounded edge like so, leaving a little strip up here, and then that is on the edge that gets bent over. I'm going to have to fold that over and weld it together so that it completely covers this chain. Should be a lot safer, I hope. Hope this works. Alright, so I got this in today. It looks to be right. See if I show you guys. It's a little bit of a unique, I don't know if this is a unique thing to Apollo or if it's just not commonly made as a replacement part, but it took me a while to find this. But let's go and install it. There's a Hornet. Or a Yellow Jacket. Not a fan of those. Anyways, this is pretty simple. It's just oh, I gotta watch out for this wasp. Go away, dude. Go away. Better not be making a nest on my bike. I hope that got him because I just smacked him really hard. Anyways, this is pretty simple. Just a flathead right here and a nut on the back of it. Just unscrew that bolt. And this is not very tight. The nut on the back has a rubber stopper, so you don't really need to clamp down on it. Or not a rubber stopper, but this little rubber thing that provides some friction. There's that little nut. I don't know if you can see that. But yeah, it's got this little stopper on the back that, or rubber thing that provides some friction, and then I can just wiggle this guy right out of here, and brake lever comes right off. Now let's see how similar these are. Oh, that is not exactly the same here. Do we have some adjustment here? I'm just gonna throw this through it and see if I can actuate the brake. And if I can do that, then I have an idea. Alright, so that's in. Oh, I don't like that. Well, that stinks. Everything about this is wrong. The angle on this is too sharp, so it sends my hand way out into this grip. And it's not thick enough. That stinks. Well, back to the half-length brake handle. Hey guys, what's up? So, today I got my things in. I made these myself. Like I said before, I work at a metal or a sheet metal fabrication shop, so there's a bunch of scrap everywhere. This is just some stainless steel that I cut to size and bent. This is going to be my heat shield. It's going to mount up here. Oh, the exhaust is in the shade, I know, I'm sorry, but this is going to mount up here in some way or another, and it's not an exact fit because these brackets are in a weird place, so I'm not sure if I'm going to keep them or not. We're going to try to mount it up today, but you can see bracket here, and that nut is destroyed, and this one, the lighting is off. And this one is not a whole lot better, but at least there are some threads in there. I don't know what I'm going to do yet, but I've got the piece, and we'll see. And then the next one here, this is going to be my chain guard. So this is 090 aluminum that is cut, bent. As you can see, I'm not the best at this because aluminum's weird. It gets soft once you start bending it, so it's a little over 90, but it's fine. I'm going to size it up here like so, and then drill my holes. I think I'm just going to do one on each side for now, but I might change my mind and do both the holes. But eventually I will have all my bolts in there. I think it's going to end up right about like that. So that looks pretty good. Let's see if we can get this one mounted up first. I mean, it looks a little makeshift, but I mean, it's functional and it's not half bad. So I think I'm gonna lock these bolts down and run it for a while. So there it is, ladies and gentlemen. It's not the prettiest thing in the world, but neither is this bike. So I think it fits pretty well. Now we've got the tough one, because this exhaust needs a heat shield, right? But this isn't entirely flat in any way, shape, or form. I'm not sure how I'm going to get bolt on it. I might need longer bolts. And this one is just all kinds of messed up. So we're gonna hold off on this bit for a while, and we will figure out what needs to be done and hopefully get this or something like it installed. But I'm glad we got that chain guard on at least, because that was bugging me for the entire time I had the thing. So good. We are now this much safer. Hey guys, it's me. About 3 months later, this video and some of the others have been filmed for quite a while. I've been working on them. It's quite a lot of footage to go over and quite a bit of work to, set up and do what I've been doing. I really appreciate your view. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure to leave a like and subscribe. This is a pretty fun project. I'm putting a lot of my spare time into it, and we've got some things coming down the pipe that I think you guys will be super excited about. And as a final note, this is my first time really working on a bike, and there's a lot of things I don't know. So if it looks like I am doing something wrong, it's probably because I'm doing it wrong. So please be nice to me in the comments. Please give me some constructive criticisms on how I'm doing my things so I can do them better, so I can learn what to do, and so that other people maybe reading comments or watching these videos can know what to do. So again, thank you so much. Stay tuned for the rest of these. I'll see you in the next one.